Good afternoon and welcome to Bring a Trailer in One Take. I'm John Dager with Rare Classics and I'm joined by my cameraman, Johnny.
What up?
Today we're coming to you from the Valuable Vehicle Vault in Boca Raton, Florida, and we're here to show you our 1966 Ford Mustang. Now Johnny, do you know what else they made in 1966 besides Mustangs?
The KitchenAid.
No, they made me. Florida man. So the Mustang and I share a birthday. So this is a Mustang Coupe. It's kind of more of a luxury type edition. It has the pony interior, the vinyl top, the wheels, stripe package, but it also is an automatic, air conditioned, and it has an 8-code motor, which was a 289 V8, 4-barrel car with the C4 automatic. So we've been requested to do a cold start, so we're going to go ahead and do a cold start, and then we'll pull it outside and do a walk around. So Johnny, one question that always gets asked is, why are you selling it? Well, we're selling this car on behalf of a good client and friend of mine, and we'll call him the farmer. So the farmer's wife, back in the day, received a 1966 Mustang as her first car from her dad. So later on in life, Mr. Farmer decided that he was going to recreate that for his wife. So he scoured the country and he came up with this. This was probably the closest facsimile to her original Mustang. So she received the Mustang for her birthday back in 2016. Not sure which birthday it was, but it's not important. So although she loved the car and really enjoyed the thought from her husband, it really didn't get used. Part of that's probably because of the trio of Hellcats she's had to drive, the most recent being her Hellcat Durango. So the Mustang just kind of sat. So now the Mustang's looking for a new home, and part of it's to make room in the garage for latest acquisitions. So some of the commenters have asked questions about the alignment of the driver's door. As you can see, it's not perfect. It's good, not perfect. Door does latch and function properly. Doesn't have that good resounding thud. Not like the passenger side. This door is money. So we're not sure what happened there in its previous life, but all in all. So had a lot of questions about rust, and I know these cars up north are known as Rustangs, but this by far is the cleanest, most honest Mustang body I've ever been involved with. And then had another question by Sealand Ford 5. Says, please post a cold start video and a video of you driving the car and a video of pouring water in the cow. Not quite sure what Sealand Ford 5 is referring to with the cow, but we're going to do our best to take care of his request. Ramesh, go ahead and do the honors and pour some water down the cow.
Get them all.
Make sure you get that good and hose down.
These cows are wet.
Yeah, we want to growing some cows here. Just keep on moving. Yeah, the other thing we probably should show Johnny is that the drains on the cow vents are running clear. Oops.
No, not the cows.
Lost the cow.
I'll take my herd back now. Thank you.
So this one here, he's kind of unique. He's got horns, so we think he's a boy cow, but he's got teats too, so I'm not sure what to make of that. But you know what? I'm utterly confused. You ready to go for a ride, Johnny?
Yeah.
Now that we took the barnyard off with the Mustang. Oh, notice, seat goes back. Been probably modified in period. It has the rally pack with the 8,000 RPM tack and the clock. It's got the standard complemented gauges, fuel, oil pressure, charging, and the temp. Also have this fabulous retro Mustang radio. Thought it might be an 8-track.
No 8-tracks?
Do you even know what an 8-track is?
Kind of. I never felt one in my hands before, but...
It's about half the size of a VHS tape. You remember those?
Yeah.
Probably watched Barney on that, right?
Be kind and rewind.
Gentleman named Lee Iacocca?
Yeah? No?
No? He was a young engineer at Ford. And they came out with the Mustang in '64, and it took the other automakers about 3 years to catch up. You know what other cars Lee Iacocca's famous for?
No.
The Pinto.
Oh, gosh.
Car that was supposed to be under 2,000 pounds, under $2,000. Complete with exploding fuel tank.
Only if you hit them from the back.
Yeah, they really didn't explode. It's kind of a sad story. When the cars were hitting the rear, the gas tank would hit the rear axle, and the rear axle bolts would puncture the gas tank. It would leak fuel and sometimes catch fire. Unfortunately, normally when they hit from the rear, it would crumple the B-pillars and the doors couldn't open.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, and then through the infinite wisdom of the lawyers at Ford, they felt it was cheaper to pay the lawsuits than have a recall. Boy, were they wrong.
Gosh.
So later on, Lee Iacocca went on with Chrysler, and he was the one credited with saving Chrysler. He had the K car and the minivan.
Oh, I remember the minivans.
Yeah, I had a no minivan clause in my marriage. And you know who else around that same time was pretty prolific?
Nope.
You know who John DeLorean was?
Yeah, Back to the Future, right?
Yeah, well, he should be more remembered as the father of the muscle car.
Oh, okay.
Because he came out with the GTO, where they took a full-size engine and put it in a mid-size car.
Really?
So our Mustang here, it also has air conditioning. be, well, that's because of this transmission. In normal driving, single knob, it starts off in second gear. And unless you put the accelerator all the way to the floor, it won't downshift into first. So you got to drive it in the white with the green dot.
Okay.
Then you get all three gears. How's our AC doing here? We're going to get all three gears this time.
She got a little pep in her step.
She does. Velocity tax. I'll tell you what, this is a nice driving ride for something that's 56.
I'll take it.
Got power steering, power brakes, automatic, air conditioning, which I'm going to turn on.
Yeah, it's a little chilly
Arctic there. I have very thin blood. You've been many years in South Florida.
Nice pony seats.
Pony interior. Little ponies on the seats. Story back in the day, in the 80s, when I worked at the Ford dealership, they came out with the Eddie Bauer edition of the Ford trucks. The big joke was you got trees on your seats.
Oh, God.
Honda. From God knows where.
God.
couple other things to note. This got some modifications. My guess is mid to late 90s. It has Edelbrock heads, Edelbrock intake carburetor, camshaft. It's got some long tube hooker headers and a nice dual exhaust on it. It's got the aftermarket aluminum radiator, like the Brits would say. But it's a clean little ride. Obviously it runs great, drives nice. And Johnny, that's a wrap. Bring a trailer. Auction ends Sunday.